Alrighty. For everyone on Blab, we're starting a radio show. You'll be able to chime in. If you go to themarketingchecklist.com, you can hear the show live. And I'm typing that in.
Okay, ready? Let's do this.
Beep, 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 beep. The following takes place between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. We hold these truths to be self-evident 7 years ago. Not what your country can do for you. Just do it. Where's the damn beef? And if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, congratulations. And what is that message? Say hey. Thank you. Forever. The marketing expert. You guys on Blab are hearing me talk, but I'm hearing something completely different. Proving his mother was right, that his sister was a bitch. Good afternoon, everybody, or good evening, good morning, whatever you're listening. Welcome into the Marketing Checklist. My name is Hank Uloff, and we are here crossing things off the Marketing Checklist. We are here every week to teach business owners to get more business, improving what they say about their company, talking about doing marketing the right way. Everyone says, take it to the next level. We give you a box cutter. Everyone says, I take it to the next. Shit, I read it wrong. We'll fix that in post. Okay, take two. Everyone says, Hank, stop reading your introduction. Take it to the next level. We give you the ladder to get there. They say, do things out of the box. We give you the, there we go. Everyone says, shift the paradigm. We give you a pair of quarters. You can connect with us today. And this would be a really good day to call. 480-945-0442. 480. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, so then 480-421-0640. We are. Okay, that's for today. Although any other time you call, any other time, as we say, during the week, whenever you feel the need, call 480-945-0442. Just ask for me, no matter what radio show is playing on Star Worldwide Networks, and piss off the radio hosts. I double dare hear you. In fact, call Tuesdays at 11 Pacific and ask. No, that's oh no, that's when Timmy is on. So I'm just saying, bug Timmy. It would because he's the one. He would put up with it. He would actually roll with it. He would absolutely roll with it. So you can connect with us by calling or email us at radio show. I'm going right back to the script. Radio show at themarketingchecklist.com. Find us on Facebook at Sedona Marketing Retreats, or follow us on Twitter at Sedona Marketing, or at Hank Uloff, or at the Marketing Checklist. And yeah, we're blabbing right now. Today we're gonna do all sorts of cool techie stuff. We're blabbing. We're going to talk about Periscope and Facebook Live. Yeah, like that. Past shows, go to themarketingchecklist.com. Click on any of the shows that you see there. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Sharon. Welcome in, producer Wendy. And all the way across the 5,000 square foot studio that Star Worldwide Networks has, Radio Boy. Rocking the what? Oh, okay. Careful. You were what? You were one letter. You were one letter off from problem. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't. No. I have no idea. I'm just glad he said started that word with D and not another letter. Great. Do you have the crickets sound? Chirp, 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 chirp. We are live. We're live in the studio at Star Worldwide today. So we're gonna have a lot more fun because, in fact, I can reach over. I know that one. That's the applause. It's the only one I know. I know that button number 1 is the applause button. It's okay. Wow. Yeah. Don't we all? Speaking of pushing buttons, how is this? Okay, stuff going on. We were supposed to do a monthly marketing today. That didn't happen. Yeah, medical. She's fine. God. Yeah, last weekend sucked. But we will reschedule it. It was going to be eight things we learned about marketing while teaching entrepreneurs how to promote themselves while in Costa Rica. Yeah, but we're going to change that for those that we're going to make it 11 because we have 12. Yeah, it goes to 11. Actually, I figured out 12. So at the monthly marketing morning that we were going to do, I was going to say it's bonus time. So now they're getting the bonus anyway. So that will be sometime in June. Watch our Facebook pages for that. Next boot camp in Los Angeles, September 8th through 10, Thursday night, Friday, and then Saturday in Los Angeles. For tickets, go to Sedona OMG, like OMJ. Oh my God. .com and get tickets. Wait, teach you how to market yourself. Sorry, I was like 10. We should do one. That's one time at our boot camp, this woman said to me, "How do you do a return on investment?" That show will have to be done here because no, it is not the same when we're up in. Although the view is much better when we're in the home studio in Sedona. Oh please, those are like 7 miles away. Ours are right out the window. The rocks at our house are out the window and 1,000 feet up. Why? No, it's okay. We just always do this. Yeah, no, just her. Just choose her. You're much safer. We have oh yeah, don't make her laugh right now. It hurts. So when if she doesn't do what I say right now, I'm putting up a joke. Yeah. Hey, look. Yeah. Oh, that's mean. No. Whichever one blows is up. Yeah. Things going on. We just sold we just had our first person buy this, so it's kind of cool. It's a new product. If you feel like your brain has too many tabs open, clients, better results, online marketing, you don't know what to deal with your marketing, you need a second set of eyes. Go to SedonaMarketingRetreats.com/focus. And we have a message focusing session that we bring you through. It's 4 hours with us, either on Skype or Hangout. In fact, Google Hangout is great because you can then record it. You could. Can you make a Blab private? There's a way. So in the comment section. Yeah, got it. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, no. Do not call in on Blab. I think we would do that as a Google Hangout, and that way we can record it. They can download it real easily, and you have the session. And then if you call us at 800-705-HANK 4265 and mention the code word Red Rocks, you get an hour follow-up call about a month or so later, and we go through everything. Red Rocks. Red Rocks. Not Red Rocks. That would be a trademark infringement. We don't want to infringe on trademarks. I could get sued. Wink, wink. Dude, where is it? Wink, wink. God, wow, that's been happening. That happened with my computer today. Oh man, I may have an issue with my computer. Okay, you do that. We have 3 articles to cover today. Ed, this is going to affect you the most. Article from Adweek. If you want to see Victoria's Secret Angels, you're going to have to follow them on Instagram because the lingerie brand is discontinuing its iconic catalog. The retailer has been producing up to 300 million copies of it. The reason I'm reading this article is the last couple paragraphs are the ones that apply to everybody. The retailer has been producing up to 300 million copies of its catalog per year, and we would get like 127,000 of them because for a while it was every frigging day. And it was costing them 125 to 150 million bucks a year. But when the brand experimented with dialing back on the physical catalog, it found that its sales didn't take a hit. As a test during the 4th quarter of last year, the company reduced the number of catalogs it released by 40% without seeing a negative impact on sales. So while the catalogs had been a staple of their marketing strategy since 1977, it had occasionally been a point of criticism for the brand due to the massive volume of natural resources needed to produce it. That's a lot of trees. Dudes, check this. Right, there we go. Right, behind the. Hey, isn't that windy in the upper left hand? Okay. Anyway. Yeah. The company ultimately had to think about what it would do, and here's the key part. What it would do if it was starting the business today in the current context of this year. Chief of Finance Stuart Berger said, would you start with one of your major ideas being a paper-based catalog sent through the mail as one of your key, if not your complete key, marketing activity of a global brand? So just the marketing message, just because we've done it forever doesn't mean we have to keep doing it. And it always makes sense. They, like Victoria's Secret, they tested what they were going to do, how they tested what happened with their sales if they stopped doing it. My guess is they cut back in certain areas to see how the sales were in that area. They're not stupid. Yeah, most have. Frederick's is a big one. Oh, Sears, yeah. It's not a, it's, what do you have? Thank you. Here's Eddie, here's the sad part. Victoria's Secret also announced that it would stop selling apparel, swimwear, and shoes. The move will allow the company to focus its energy on bras, panties, everyone say that word again, panties, and beauty, as well as athletic apparel. So just because we've done it forever. Oh, yeah, of course. Who cares? Say whatever you want about them. So there's the marketing message there. Just because we've done it before, test and see if anyone notices that you've stopped doing whatever it is you're doing. And if
I didn't notice.
yeah,
I haven't bought them in a while. I think I'm out of the demographic. I don't think I'm going to target market anymore.
Why? You're still tiny.
Yeah, I'm tinier now. Post-surgery.
Anyway, Twitter is making a number of changes on how people tweet. So I'm glad you were listening. And there's more. But wait, there's more. Thank you. Courtesy of the marketing checklist. I have a brand new Twitter handle. Have you seen my new Twitter handle? No, I'll just say that since it's only us in the audience. John Barron, Public Relations. Think political content.
Oh, that's Trump's media guy.
Yeah,
Right?
I now own johnbarronspublicrelations.com. And somebody bought the other one, John Miller Public Relations, and they didn't think of buying both. It's like we bought them the same day. So I took John Barron, and now I have a Twitter handle that's. See, we always talk about on social media you shouldn't talk about politics. I now own this Twitter handle. John Barron is DLT or DJT. Yeah, DJT. And it is allowing me to put anything political. It's like that. It's really fun too. It's great. So I have a new Twitter handle. Let's talk about Twitter. Number of changes. In a blog post today, Twitter said it's working to change the way the platform counts characters, letters, numbers, symbols, and spaces. In fact, Donald Trump was complaining because his handle is real Donald something. And that takes up like 60 of his characters, so he can only rank on everybody, for less. So they changed it. Work just for him. Twitter senior project manager Todd Sherman says we're exploring ways to make existing uses easier and enable new ones, all without compromising the unique brevity and speed that make Twitter the easiest place to get in trouble on the internet. I changed that. Number one of the changes no longer are counting at names in the replies. So when I see my boss Donald Trump typing something in, and I say, "Hey boss," at Donald Trump, that isn't counting when I make a comment. I'm having a good time asking him, "Hey, do you really mean to say crap like that?" Anyway, it's the only thing that's going to keep me sane this year is that Twitter handle. So Twitter says the improvement will make conversions more straightforward without all the penny pinching. That's what it says. Oh, it's conversations. Thank you. Thanks for cleaning my glasses in the middle of that sentence. More straightforward with all. Did you read this article, or are you just good? Because conversion is a whole other part of the internet. Anyway, number two, attachments won't account against the characters, which means that when I add a meme, no, it's a what? Yes, actually today's meme. Oh, it's great. It's funny. At John Barron is DJT. It's on Twitter. Yeah, we'll carry the show for the next couple of minutes. You guys just look it up. Everyone who's ever posted a photo, a GIF, a video, poll, or quote tweet has likely been frustrated by losing 23 characters that are lopped off in the process, and now there's more words. The first update was reported on Bloomberg, but Twitter had then declined comment, but now they're doing it. Number three, retweet and quote yourself. Users that want to add additional information or context to a previous tweet, oh God, I wish I could just edit them, will soon be able to, by retweeting their own tweet, by using the retweet button. Say retweet tweet, yeah, like retweet tweet 47 times. The feature will also allow users to retweet, God, that word, their own tweets that they feel are important and should be shared a second time. Well, every tweet by John Barron is very important is going to be retweeted a bunch of times. And number 4, bye-bye @ Twitter is fixing the need to have a period before a username at the beginning of a tweet. I don't know.
Yeah, that's to make it public. Otherwise, if it's just the app and just that person gets it.
Huh.
You put a period, then it makes it public.
Oh, that's the meme. What? You're laughing? Follow me. You should follow him on Twitter. Cool. Twitter. Yes, she was. Wendy beat you to it. Twitter is fixing the need to have a period before the username. Currently, putting someone's name at the very beginning of a tweet means it is only seen by the recipient and mutual friends. Anyone who's been frustrated by how awkward the .apps looks like will be glad to see it go. Okay, so
Wait, if it leaves, then what?
I guess they're just all going to be public, yeah.
And I think a lot of this has to do with that their stock sucks and they're trying everything they can to bring it up because they've gone now from flat, let's watch and wait to now all the extra things sell. Just sell them.
The stock?
The stock.
Wow. So
Twitter's in trouble. Twitter's been in trouble for a while.
Yeah, but this hashtag.
it's
Nice ass for an old white cat.
Right.
Who came up with that one? Hey.
John Barron. John Barron Public Relations.com. And the website will be changing. So the website is really just a blog thing.
Doesn't it go someplace?
No, but if you
It doesn't redirect anymore?
no, we have other ones, and I don't remember what they are. We have other URLs that redirect you. I think I'll post those. I will post those. Thanks for the reminder. I'll post those on Twitter. And John Barron will say, hey, we have some new URLs, everybody. You should go see them.
In the 2012 election, it was somebody bought MittRomney.com.
Right.
You remember that story?
Yeah.
And the guy who bought it made millions.
Not at all.
Yeah, no, he did. The RNC paid him millions for that. And nowadays, it's like, okay, we'll just change it to real MittRomney.com.
Well, that's right.
Well, we already talked about what Jeb did. I mean, come on, dude. How stupid can you be? It's your name. I make no political comment there. I only say that, I never until this political season started, I never realized how much I miss Mitt Romney running for president. Okay, I have a third article, and we'll segue into all of our other stuff. Expect this is going to affect us if you have a retail spot or you put yourself on Google Maps. Expect to see more digital strangers along your physical routes. Local ads are coming to Google Maps. Did you read this, or did you?
I did not, but I was actually going to look. There's another Google article that I'm just going to go look up.
Okay. Now, nearly a third of all mobile searches are related to location, which is why we put phone numbers and addresses in the upper right-hand corner of our websites. People, somebody called us yesterday. They wanted. Do you have all your marketing programs on your website? Your pricing them? Like, no. It kind of depends what you. So, anyway, we went to his website. It's a replicated site, and you have to go all the way to the bottom of their website to get all our contact info. So, especially, like the article says, a third of mobile searches and probably a quarter of website searches are for what's their damn phone number? I don't know. Look it up. It's the internet's your yellow pages. So. Yeah. And that's good. That's good. The fewer clicks it takes for them to find what they want. So, and since most of the time it's your phone, well, hell, you don't. So it doesn't matter. You want email correspondence. It took me forever to find it. I did find it. Where does the 945 number ring in the other studio? Oh, don't.
That's the one where when there's no show host in the actual studio,
Mhm.
come in and it's kind of loud.
Okay.
That's what we-
So when we're live, it's 4210640, and otherwise it's 9450. That's why you like us to come in studio, because then you get to be in the 10,000 square foot studio instead of the closet back there.
That was fast.
Well, we pulled back the separation where they do the videos. Exactly. Okay, where was I? In a blog public. Google said that it's investing more in, quote, branded, customized experiences for businesses to help increase store visits. So if you haven't claimed your spot on a map, do that. If you're a home-based business, pick something really famous near you. So that people come. But yeah, I didn't tell you to do that.
So you want the other Google News?
Sure, I wish you would.
So the other Google News is the headline reads on TechCrunch, Google plans to bring password-free logins to Android apps by the year end. They're eliminating passwords in favor of systems that take into account a combination of signals like your tracking patterns, your walking patterns, your current location, and more.
So it's gonna, if you stub your toe, you're not gonna be able to log on because you're gonna be hopping around. Because you,
Yeah, interesting, huh?
I didn't know we were there yet.
you know, the most bizarre,
By the end of the year.
when I look something up on Google, and then I'll get in the car and pick up my phone, and all of a sudden it's like, that thing you looked up on your desktop is now here on your phone, and it's going to take you 10 minutes to get there. It's,
That's
yeah,
You need to know this thing.
they're not. I don't,
Someone,
it happens all the time.
I don't have email on this.
yeah, they're gonna send you to Google.
I know, but it's still.
Wait for it. Let's all say freaky at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Freaky. Okay. Let's go to our one break, and then we're going to start talking about all of our video stuff. You're listening to the Marketing Checklist on StarWorldWideNetworks.com. I said, hit the damn commercial. Turn it back up. Wow, that was good. Boy, you're going to catch shit for that on the other side of the road. Our producer just fucked up. Yeah. She blames the computer. That's funny. So, you know, Craig does wallow through a fucking fit. I just laugh and use it as a chance, a way to abuse you.
But you're driving right now, not me.
You're not going to get me sick. Why do I have to look at Better Horses Network? So we're having fun, Blab. Okay. Sing it, baby.
Dang it, all right.
Sing it.
I can't remember the words.
Oh my.
Actually, this is the best part. Ready?
Okay, play it.
I get nervous and I really hope this is the clean version.
I did. I put the clean version.
Thank you. I have a little heart conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting text messages from friends. Hey, put on more music. You suck, but she's great. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, okay. I had a completely different image in my head. Okay, so let's start dealing with all of these little video things.
Yes.
Sharon, you're going to talk a whole lot more here. No, just pull. That's it. You can lean back and just pull the microphone back to your reclined position. Yeah, so we'll go like this. There. Now you're the.
Right.
There we go.
What are we talking about?
Let's go through video stuff.
Well, why don't you start with why video? Now they can't see you.
I understand. This came up. This conversation. Let's go a little bit. This conversation, we knew we were going to talk about this today because a client posted on Facebook, I need a blog and I need it now. Where do I get it? How do I do? Where do you go sign up for this stuff? So I put a comment on there. You're best to have it as a separate page on your WordPress website. Call me and let's talk. So she has an HTML built website that was done about 8 or 9 years ago, and it's been updated. So she has a person that charges her every time she makes a change, which is why we don't do HTML, why we do WordPress. And so we started with the basic of why do we blog? And there's two big reasons we blog. One for our audience and two for search engines. And I explained to her, let's take them one at a time. Okay, the easiest one is we blog for our audience. We want to give people information so that because they're going to check us out on our website. When somebody says, call this person, they're really great, and let's just say she was an organizer. Organizing. She's a really great organizer. You should go check her out. Oh, cool. And the question now that almost comes is either A, what's their phone number, or B, what's their website? So people are going to go to your website, and they're going to check you out. So by having a blog there, they get to read what you think about all sorts of different, if you are an organizer, ways to organize one's body, self, home, life, office, etc. But then that's great. You want them to do that. Radio Boy just ran out of the studio as if he had to. Did lunch catch up to him? I think lunch just caught up. Doesn't matter. It's still caught up. Ladder reference. Okay, and the second reason. The second reason is not so obvious, and that's that all of the search engines want to rate people, and that's RATE, rate people. And rank. I have a story that the quick version is that do you believe in Santa Claus, Wendy? Okay, so you do believe in Santa Claus, right?
Sure.
Thank you. Yay.
He's never visited me.
Okay, so here's the way to picture it is this. That with technology as it is, Santa's elves, it used to take them the whole year to make all the Santa's elves. But now it only takes them about a month or so. So Santa is a client of ours. Santa came to us one day and said, hey, I need to keep my elves busy and I need a source of revenue. So Santa being a really good client, and it shows you how good we are because Santa's everywhere. So we get him all sorts of problems. We connected him with Google. And now those elves, if you believe in Santa, you have to believe in elves. Thank you. Those elves all meet, and when you type something in a Google search, those elves all meet around the table that's, a conference room table. There's 1,000 of them because elves are little. And welcome back, and yeah, they're the little. Nothing. Anyway, so the elves meet, and they say, okay,
Wendy West has need for an organizer. She's typed in organizer in Phoenix, Arizona. Who are we going to deliver to? So if your website is relative, meaning it is changing, if you're blogging, relevant. Did I say relative? If it's relevant, those elves, when they vote around the table, are going to vote you up compared to one of your competitors that does not blog. So now that you have that image in your head, so that the two reasons are, so your clients get to know you, your potential clients get to know you, and two, for search engine optimization. And because WordPress is an open source code, the search engines give WordPress sites precedent for big anyway. So that is why we're blogging. Those are the two basic reasons. We've talked about how to blog, and we do that in our bootcamp a lot. So we're not going to cover that here, but this is why you're doing it. So she needed a blog, and then one of the ways, let's say there are two organizers that are both blogging, and those same elves are sitting around the table, and they need, the websites are pretty close to the same, okay, well, but this person is using video in their blogs. Oh, well, okay, that's the tiebreaker, because Google owns YouTube. If you're creating your video, loading it on your hard drive so that you keep it, and then uploading it to YouTube, that way you don't just upload it to YouTube and then keep it on your hard drive, because if YouTube goes bye-bye, you lose everything. So if you've uploaded it, you then share it at the top of your blog. So now those people like to look at things, like to watch video versus those people like to read. They can both read your video or your blog, and you're going to get better rankings. So that's why we do it, why we're using video.
Awesome.
That was a 6-minute story to answer your question.
That was.
I'm getting better at telling the Santa story quickly.
Okay, good. So the question is, do we need a break before we go into?
No, let's just keep going. We can just. Oh, you want a break? Is it?
I'm saying you can. Got something going here. Basically, we just totally screwed up your page when we moved everything.
So let's not. Let's.
That's why I'm running around. I'm a crazy person.
I don't know. You want to go to a break?
I'm
Do you
here.
need a moment?
No, I do not. I'm
Then
good.
let's
I
just
want to
we'll
make sure
power through, and maybe
before we-
we'll power through, and maybe we'll do another break. I mean, it would be an excuse to hear more Wendy West music. We could do that anyway. So let's keep going. Did you?
Excellent. So which video platform are we going to talk about first?
Your call. As long Blab is up. Why don't you talk about Blab? Here.
Okay, so Blab is tied into Twitter like Periscope is tied into Twitter.
Okay.
So when would you use Blab versus Periscope? Do you have a thought? I mean, I have opinions.
Periscope is more of a one-way
Yeah.
conversation. I want to get something off my chest. I don't want
It's hard to
I don't
interact.
want viewer participation, really.
Yeah.
It only lasts.
Well, there are ways to save it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially the easiest thing to do is to set that when you're setting it up on your, because
On your device.
Periscope is from your device. So the easiest thing is that when you're setting it up at the time is that you remember to check the box that says save it to my device.
Because
And then
then,
you save it to the device, you can upload it to YouTube or Facebook or wherever.
yeah, just like when I go into my gallery, there's a whole section on my phone, Periscope, and then see all my.
You can do it
Periscope
after the
there.
fact. I mean, you'll lose the ones that you haven't done it for, but it's not like your only option is to do it when you set it up, but that's the easiest thing to do it when you set it up. But if you missed it, do it now, and then all the ones going forward will be saved. But yes, it is harder to have a dialogue that way. It's,
So
people
we're
do chime in and they can make comment, but it's distracting. Because if you have something that you really want to say and someone else is chiming in with something, it gets hard. To,
I say show loves, block them.
okay. You want to say why?
Because that's the owners who don't know how to spell the newspaper. So I literally block them.
That's what
Wow.
I'm trying to say.
And they're gonna say show loves.
you have
Well, I have
issues.
Bob.
You have issues that I just don't have.
Yes. I have never had it happen, but.
No, me neither. I've never had anyone ask me to show them their Bobs. Because if they did, I'd show them Bob Epstein, attorney at law, my lawyer, who's an advertiser on the show.
Yes.
.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so we use Periscope when we're monologuing, but we use Blab when we want to actually have a conversation. You could have up to 4 people in your Blab and unlimited that are watching and commenting in the chat, and you have multiple conversations that way.
so what I've
And
just
we can
done,
save it. We do have ours saved on our website.
Yeah.
We have it, if you go to stodamarketingretreats.com and you go to our blog site and you look under blog, you'll say Blab with us, and under there you can actually watch Blabs. You can actually watch the current one too. But
just like I have, at the moment, while you were talking, I hit
hold
a
up, Periscope.
Periscope. And
So you're periscoping at Hank Dula.
Yeah.
But you're blabbing at the marketing checklist.
And I have a comment. Oh, hi there. I have a coworker that. Oh, geez, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Wow, that's a long comment. I have a coworker. A friend spoke about. She remembers. Yeah. Anyway, Nancy, if you're watching, I will get back to you on that. Geez, that's a long. So if you, well, that's cool. And if I go like that, so Blab. So
you're Periscoping.
I have Periscope here on my phone, and it takes,
Hey, guys.
and we have a Blab going over here, and yeah, but so they all have their use. So Blab, keep talking. Why do you want to keep Blab? Actually, we started talking about with Periscope. Periscope is great. You have your one monologue. If you're one of those, I have my daily whatever, my tip of the day, or that Periscope is great for that because it's right into your Twitter. You can keep them, and people can add comments as you go. They can add little hearts, and that's just adorable. Oh look, see, you get all sorts of hearts.
I do.
Show us your box.
Nobody's asked me to show me my box. Thanks, you guys, for not being perverts.
Yeah. So Periscope, yeah, that's really the use for it. It's you want to have your own. Now,
And it can go as long as you want.
Yeah.
There's
It's Bob's. There we go. On the what's cool on this Periscope that I'm doing, I'm looking way professional because I have the microphone, the radio microphone, the headset, and it's very cool and all. And if we were just giving the comments of the day, cool. Periscope, wonderful, works everywhere. It's awesome. So what about Blab? Talk about Blab.
I just did.
Talk
You can have
about
up to
Blab.
4 people. We already did this.
Yeah, I know.
You're not listening?
Sure. So
Well, he hasn't switched to Facebook Live.
here,
So
I'm gonna.
what I say is that then
Yeah.
the next corollary to Blab
Yeah.
is Google Hangout. So
Okay.
the difference between Blab and Google Hangout is with a Google Hangout, you can have, instead of 4 boxes, you have 10 boxes. So you plus 9 other people, max.
Mhm.
You can have unlimited.
Does Max have to be there?
No, Max does not.
Because Max talks way too much some days.
You can have unlimited people watching, but it's much harder to comment than it is on Blab. Blab is much easier to have a dialogue with the wider audience besides the participants.
What's up with Google Hangout? Where somebody talks and their square goes to the top.
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
somebody else talks and their square
Well,
Yes. You can lock it.
yeah,
There are
whoever
ways for the
starts
host
to
to lock it. Right.
And what I love about Google Hangout is that you can, if let's say that you're teaching something, or you're a therapist or you're whatever, and you're working with a client long distance, you can set it to record and then make the video private.
Because
So
it
that-
automatically uploads to YouTube.
And in moments, by the time you're done with a Google Hangout, it uploads really quickly because since Google or YouTube,
Google owns it.
Google owns YouTube, they have all those security filters built into it, so it uploads very fast, and it becomes an extra tool. When we're working together, we do it over, as opposed to Skype. we do it over a Google Hangout. You record it, and then you have our session forever. And you can, yeah. Once it's up on YouTube, you can then download it. You have a copy of it to refer back to. So, and the one thing I hate about Google Hangouts is that I think Google has hired about 10 people to change how they operate on a weekly basis, because we've now done 3 or 4 different videos on how to start a Google Hangout. They keep changing.
And the last time we scheduled to do one, for whatever reason, I don't remember, but we weren't able to actually do it, and then we went to go do it, and it was completely different. We just said, never mind. We're never doing another one.
Yeah.
It just keeps
It's just not
changing.
worth it.
Never mind.
It sucked. It was. You used to be able to do it from Google, then you started them from YouTube, and now it's back on the Google page.
But you have to go to Hangouts on Air if you want to record it. If you just want to have a Hangout call with someone, then you can just do it from the Hangouts. But if you want to record it and screen share and do all those things, you have to go to Hangouts Live, or Hangouts on Air, actually, is what it's called now.
Now, I'm trying to start a Facebook.
Facebook Live. Yes.
I'm not having one. Here we go.
So sorry.
We'll do it on your phone.
I love it.
Why not?
Because I'm at 20-something% on my phone.
Got it. Here, why don't you do it on my phone?
Do it on your phone. Okay, so wait, what are we?
Yeah,
what's
let's
the
go
question?
to a break, and then we're going to come back and because I want you to say that. So you're listening to the marketing checklist on StarWorldWideNetworks.com. Hey, you did that quickly. It worked.
Oh, here it is. Go live. Here you go.
Okay.
I think my brother Greg might be joining us for dinner. Don't answer me.
Social media. Oops. Which is the live button? Is it the red one?
I don't know. It's the red one with the halos.
Who wouldn't want to do it to her? She was adorable. Three, two, one. Howdy, everybody. Hey, it's working. We're on break at the marketing checklist. We're in commercial. Say hi, Eddie. That's producer Wendy. She's doing commercials. And we're in the middle of the marketing checklist. And we're talking about doing all sorts of video tools. So, share. Say hi.
Hi.
Ooh, coming back. All right, we'll talk about it in a sec. Hi, Kimberly. I almost don't want to fade out of it. It's really cool. I do. I love your music. You're, we're back on the marketing checklist on the Star Worldwide Networks. Today we are talking about, and we have yet another tool on my, that's a sad way to put it. We're on Facebook Live now. Okay, so we've talked about Live, we've talked about Periscope. Here we are on Facebook Live. Sharon, what do you think is the benefit of this little tool?
I think that the benefit is that right now there are more video hours, minutes, I forget how they studied it, watched
Moments.
on Facebook than on YouTube. So if your audience is on Facebook and they want to do video to capture their audience's attention, then Facebook Live is the way to go. So it's kind of like Periscope.
Yeah.
So if your audiences keep moving,
No, I'm sorry. Here,
yeah,
let me just
because I'm looking at it.
let me just put that over there.
So if they're,
I'll just act this way. Go ahead. That's a great shot of you.
if your audience is on Twitter, then I would say use Periscope, and if your audience is on Facebook, then use Facebook Live. That's what I would say.
Coolness. Now our audience is heavily on Facebook. So
Yes.
this is a cool tool. We don't use this as much as we should. And what's,
Well, we always have issues up at the retreat center.
yeah, but right now we're in, as you can see, the 12,000 square foot studio.
It's pretty big.
It is. It's great. I love the studio. This is the best one to be in. Of all of the 5 studios at the radio station, this is the best one.
This is the one I normally work at.
Absolutely. So
It is most comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
we have Christy Johan, hi, Jude, hi, and Jude and Kim both spell your name right. Way to go.
My
guys.
name right?
Your name right.
Yay!
Yay! Oh wait, here we hit the button. That's the applause button. There's all sorts of sound effects over there, and I don't know any of them except for the applause button. Yeah. Oh well. Here, let's just hit one randomly. Wow, that was the wrong one. That was. That's the bells.
That's correct.
That's cool. Which one was that? So I
That's
know.
number 41.
Okay, so I know the 2 corners. There's the
One
bell.
and 41.
See, and
I actually have all those.
wow. And then you found about 500 other things to do with your time instead.
I used to fill in for Rob for a long time.
Yeah. True. The voice of Star Wars.
And many others.
And our commercials and everything else. Yeah, this is a really good shot of you. I'm getting a great shot of you. Hi, Barry Goldberg. Yes, I do have a face for radio. So, Barry Goldberg is.
That's from the Goldberg TV show.
Yeah, no, he's a lot older. Yes, because he's older than I am. Although he is a lawyer, and in fact, I'll give Barry Goldberg a plug. He's a personal injury lawyer in Los Angeles, and he also plays the trombone. So, all right, wow, we're like, I just got the mark. Damn, we're chatty today, and I love that. Why don't we just go for 7 more hours? Okay, so
I would say.
yeah, so we've now covered several different tools, and which one do you use is always going to be a question, and the answer is where your target market is sitting. Where are they? Younger tends to be more Periscope and Snapchat, and a little bit older is Facebook. Google Hangouts, you definitely have to know what you're doing.
I think that has to be more business.
Yeah,
You know, LinkedIn doesn't have a video platform yet.
that's
And
amazing.
I have not seen anything on the radar for them to have one either. So you would think that they would do something like a Google Hangout.
Yeah, or maybe they'll buy Vine, which is dying. Yeah, that's why we didn't. That's why we didn't talk about Vine today, because people are abandoning it like the Titanic, or like they're abandoning it like. Wow, I almost went right back into politics.
That's not it.
Let's not do that. So, all right. While we wrap this up here, okay, I'm going to finish the Facebook. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Ending live video. Any other cool stuff we want to say hello to or stuff? Next week we've got.
I don't know.
Well, we might run the show. We might run the show that we videoed last week.
We might, but we also might have a guest.
Okay, so we don't know who we got next week. Watch Facebook and you'll see where we are.
Or on Instagram. I do post on Instagram.
There we go. So thanks. We appreciate you listening and watching and having fun with us. Send us emails at radioshow@themarketingchecklist or call 800-705-HANK. My thanks to Radio Boy at Vanderlei for being here. Our thanks for every show, Windy West. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Appreciate you enjoying your music for no charge. Oh, I love to hear that. Look for us. Send us emails and join us on the show. It's been real fun, like we always have fun. This is the Marketing Checklist. We'll see you next week. Hit the music. No, it's the wrong music. Stop. No, come back to me. Come back to me. No, that was wrong. We end with dirty water. There we go. There's no dirty water?
I'll put it in, don't worry.
Okay, we're ending with dirty water. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.
Wow.
The funny thing is the look of panic. The instant look of panic. It's the gas. Well, okay, so now we're on Blabs. Bye, everybody. It's been fun.
Have a great week.
Have a great week. We'll see you next time.